Next thing is to test MongoDB. So what I'll do is on my machine, I'll go to the terminal. Well, it might be different on Linux, so please check there. So again, I'll close this just to show you what I did. Here I typed in CMD, and now I'm at the terminal, and this window popped up. If I type in MongoD, this is what starts the daemon for the database. Notice it's not recognized. The reason it's not recognized is because it can't find this command. Even though this command exists on the machine, I'll bring up Explorer. Let's look for it just to make sure it's there, just like we did before. C drive, program files. Where are you, MongoDB? There you go, MongoD, server, bin. And we're looking for the command MongoD. That's the command right there. If I'm in the same folder, and I type in MongoD, notice that the command comes up. Didn't finish completely 100%, but at least you were able to execute the command. The problem that you're going to have if you're trying to type in MongoD or any program you're trying to execute, that it must be in the path so it can find the actual executable. So that's the problem that we're having here. This is not in the path. So how do we do that? I'm on a Windows machine. If you're on a Linux machine, you'll have to find out how it works there, okay? So if you're using a Mac, that is Linux. So on my machine, I'm going to type in environment. This window came up. This little window came up. I'm going to click on environment variables. This window came up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new variable for the Mongo. And usually the standard is to name it the name of the company. I'm going to type in MongoDB, and I'll say home. And this is going to represent where MongoDB lives. For some reason, in most environments, they do it all the way up to the bin folder and then they stop. So I'm going to keep with that standard. So I'm going to go to MongoDB, go to the server, go all the way to, no, I'm sorry, right before bin, and go to 4.2 and hit OK. So this is kind of a pointer to that folder. Hit OK again, and make sure you see this MongoDB home. Now this is the first step. The next step I have to do is I'll go here to the path and click on Edit. And again, this might be different based on the operating system you're on. So let's click on New. I'm going to add this entry, and I'm going to add in a %, and the name of the variable that I created right here, which is MongoDB home, MongoDB underscore home, %, and then I add in the bin folder. Okay. Hit OK, hit OK, hit OK. Now what this means now, I should be able to execute this command from anywhere. I'll go back down here, type in CMD. Let's bring it right there. And then if I type in MongoD, notice it can find it. It didn't run 100%, but it finds the command now. So that's the thing that matters. So we have done the second portion of this to indicate that the MongoD is working. So you're just getting an error message, but the Mongo is working, or the MongoDB. In the next video, we'll continue testing this and actually getting the database up and running.